What's up guys, Dreaded Skater here, and today I got a video that should help you guys out some. I know that I have at least a few beginner skaters watching my videos, so I'm hoping that this video will help you guys out some. Today I'm going to be showing you guys 5 tricks that look kinda cool, but are easy to do, especially like if you can do them off of stuff or down stuff, then these tricks will look pretty advanced, but they're pretty easy to learn, pretty easy to get used to, and they'll help you build confidence so you can advance quicker. These are also tricks that you can build off of, so once you learn the basic version, you can add something to it to make it even more advanced. So these are really just tricks that give you a nice base for you to build off of. I'm a little bit sore. I had a long day at the park yesterday, so give me a little pass if I'm not skating up to my best abilities because my legs hurt, my arms hurt, everything's just sore. So I'm gonna try my best for y'all. But yeah guys, we're not gonna waste any more time. We're gonna go outside and get straight to skating. So not all of these tricks are gonna be super basic, but for the most part these are all tricks that most people should be able to learn fairly quickly, fairly easily, and some of them are harder than others, so I'm going to put them in order from what I think is easiest to hardest. So the first trick that I have on this list would be a fakie shove. So I've always thought that this was the easiest trick in skateboarding because it's the trick that I learned first. I taught my friend how to do this trick in I think it was only 2 hours, and I taught him how to do a fakie shove. So this trick is pretty easy and it looks pretty good if you can do them pretty good. All you really have to do for this trick is put your foot in the right positioning, make your front foot scoop the board, and then just jump forward. So you want your feet to be about right here, your front toes kind of hanging off a little bit, and your front foot kind of in the middle of the board like this. And then the way you get the board to spin is by making your back foot scoop the board like that. So really all you gotta do is just like that, pretty much just kick back with your back foot, boom, and then the board will start rotating. So yeah guys, just make sure that you scoop back with your back foot and catch it with your front foot so it'll stop spinning, and boom, that should be a pretty easy one for you guys to learn. And this goes for all these tricks. All you guys really have to do is commit. Once you get to committing, it'll come so easy for you guys. The second trick on my list is a bean plant. This trick is fairly easy. All you have to do is make sure you pop the board into your hand, put one foot off the board, and jump. So if you ride regular, when you pop the board up, it should go into your left hand. Bring it back up. If you ride goofy, you should pop the board up into your right hand and step off. So the best way to do this is you step off, and as you step off, imagine like you're trying to pop the board up into your hand. But instead of grabbing right here, when you pop up, you grab right here and then immediately bring the board up. After you grab the middle of the board, you bring your back foot up, keep your front foot on the ground, and then jump so you can land back on the board. The quicker you do that motion, the better it looks, so just try to keep it going faster and faster as you learn. You might start off learning it very slow, which is okay, but as you get better at it, keep speeding it up so it looks better and more stylish. This trick is also similar to bonelesses, but I think that this trick is easier than bonelesses because you don't have to reach across the board. You just have to grab the board with the hand closest to it. Once you have this trick pretty good on flat, it's pretty easy to move to doing it off of something. This is also a really good trick where if you're just learning how to ollie off of stuff and you want to do something more than an ollie, a bean plant is a really good second trick for going off of obstacles. The next trick on this list is actually kind of like a 2-in-1, but it's manuals and nose manuals. For manuals, all you have to do is lean back enough to where your front wheels aren't touching the ground, but also your tail isn't either. This trick is really all about keeping your balance, making sure that your wheels don't touch or your tail doesn't scrape. It can be pretty difficult if you're really new to skating and you're still kind of uncomfortable on the board trying to balance on 2 wheels, but if you just lean back just enough and figure out how to hold your weight in the correct position where your tail or wheels don't touch, then this trick looks really cool, especially if you can hold it really long. But yeah, there's not much you can really teach about these two tricks. It's really just finding a balance point on your board where you can hold it on just the two wheels. Again, you can keep stepping up this trick by, once you get better at ollies, you can ollie into it and hold it on a manual pad. You can start flipping into it. It also opens the gate to grind tricks like 5-0s, which are kind of just like a 50-50 but with a manual. And then nose manuals are basically the same thing. In my opinion, they're a little bit harder because if you lean forward too much and your nose scrapes, then you're gonna take a fall. But don't let that discourage you. I say just go for it. It's a fun trick to have once you have it. And you can really just practice this anywhere. You can be in your room just holding manuals. You can even start off holding onto a wall or something. But this is a really good trick to have, and it'll really help you with your balance in the long run. The best way to have this trick controlled for me is with this foot positioning. All you have to do is bend down a little bit on the back foot and then lift up with the front foot. Make sure your feet are in a good steady position so you can just hold those manuals nice and long. And then this is my foot setup for nose manuals. The next trick we have on this list is gonna be a NoComply. So for this trick, you have to have your front foot in a position where you can get it off the board real quick, and your back foot in a position where it can scoop the board around so you can spin around. So the way I like to have my feet is here. I'll do it like this. I like to have my front foot like this and my back foot like this, right on the tail, so I can scoop it around like that, just like this. Take your front foot off, and boom, now you turn around. To get the board to turn, you really just gotta scoop the board like that, and then boom, you're already turning. Just make sure you scoop the board nice and hard. Make sure it rotates all the way around. As soon as you take your front foot off, you want to start scooping the board with your back foot. So boom. Then after you figure out how to scoop it, then you're just gonna jump right back on with your front foot. Real quick honorable mention before the last trick. And the honorable mention is a body varial. This trick is really easy. All you have to do is jump and turn your body, and you can turn in either direction. You can step this up by adding an ollie with it. And the final trick I have on this list is a no pop full cab. Your foot setup for this trick should be something like this. Have your front foot on the nose of the board and your back foot in the pocket of the tail. You're gonna want your front foot on the nose of the board, so that way when you start your second revert, your foot's already there to catch you and bring it around for the full 360. And the final objective for this trick is for it to look quick and smooth. This trick may look hard, but it's actually extremely easy to learn. For this, make sure that your reverts are really fast and smooth, and this trick will really help once you start learning full cabs, and it'll just make it seem more natural when you start learning them. I also think that this trick is just really fun when you're just like rolling around or messing around and then you just do one of those. It's just kind of fun to just spin around with it. I hope you guys enjoyed that video, and I hope you guys learned something in this video. If you guys did, please leave a like on this video, and if you're new, please subscribe to the channel. Please follow me on Instagram at dreadhead_skater. New videos every Monday, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace out.